Ah yes, Minecraft, the game that had many 12-year-olds including myself wanting to eat all that butter at this game's peak, before that blew up at our face. Minecraft is simply a game you can get forever lost in. The end is truly never there. Unless defeating a dragon or not, the true end is when you're finished playing the game. It's quite literally infinite. So what happens when you take infinity and apply it to virtual reality? What does Minecraft in VR bring to the table that you couldn't do in Minecraft otherwise? Is Minecraft VR good? No. Minecraft is whatever you want it to be. Want to fight your friends in a Hunger Games style that even predates Battle Royale game modes? Minecraft. Want to explore and reach new heights you haven't seen before? Minecraft. Want to build new things you can only dream of in reality? It's still Minecraft. Want to have a community that tricks their audience into harassing other creators online? Minecraft? When I say infinite, I mean so massive that it's technically not infinite, but it's almost there. Infinity is only what the mind can wrap its thoughts around, and Minecraft achieves that very well. So exactly why would bringing what is quite possibly the best game ever created into a genre that brings the experience at the tips of your fingers be a bad thing? Why would infinity and immersion not go together? Minecraft VR is a terribly optimized VR port of what is a classic and already fun game. So what is it exactly? What would you expect from a Minecraft VR port? Well, first off, the official Minecraft VR port designed by William Gates himself, for whatever reason, is not only mainly designed around Oculus and Windows mixed reality headsets, but you're stuck on the bedrock version of the game, so anything like shaders and mod support are outside of a paywall. You're forced with what I would say to be the worst version of the game. Also, back when I had a Quest 2, I can never get this version to run at all. Not hating on the Bedrock VR port for not working for me, but just be aware of that. If you're like me, the superior VR headset owner, how do you accomplish Minecraft VR without owning Windows mixed reality or get sucked into Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse fever dream? Look no further than Vivecraft. Originally designed for the HTC Vive, this mod will ultimately let you use any headset to run Minecraft in VR. When you launch this game, or any VR game for that matter, you expect to be lost, completely immersed in the experience brought to you. You want the experience to trick your brain into believing what you're actually in this world now. You want to believe that there's actually trees and a flowing river all around you without worrying about the actual physical surrounding. With normal VR games like Boneworks or Beat Saber, the experience is designed around that idea. The idea that you're physically in this world that they've created is what makes these games stand out compared to other games that have just been ported into VR. It's clear when a game was designed around VR first rather than just a PC game being ported into VR. So again, games like Alex or Blade and Sorcery are designed around VR, and it's very apparent that they were, considering the games like Minecraft and Skyrim, games that were originally designed with PC/console play, that the experience in VR just isn't the same. You could really substitute any game that has a VR port after its initial launch. But let's get back to the point. Minecraft VR is a PC game with VR support added later. When I tell you it's noticeable, oh boy, do I mean it's noticeable.
Let's get scratching.
Welcome to Minecraft VR, the game that you once knew, now in a complete disaster of a control scheme, while also taking up more of your energy than ever before. What was once the most fun part of Minecraft is now the part of Minecraft you absolutely despise doing, and what was once the most mundane part of Minecraft is borderline all you'll want to be doing. Let's break this up into subcategories, comparing the experience in VR while also comparing it to the base game. First, we have mining. This is the part that was once so mundane that you would only really consider doing it for its rewards. Obviously, why would I go into this cave if there's nothing to do while also looking about as bland as the Minecraft YouTube scene as a whole? What was once the easiest and mind-numbing experience of clicking and holding now is borderline all you'll want to do. To even take that out of the experience, you know that one thing in VR that is praised for, its interaction with the game world? Minecraft has it to some degree, but once you're more than a few blocks up, you're still forced to use a button rather than swing. We'll get back to that in a minute. Second, we have the crafting/building. For me personally, this is the funnest part of Minecraft. You mine all this material with your godly equipment you spent hours constructing and enchanting to ultimately combine it all together and make an absolutely massive structure. This right here is my favorite part of Minecraft. Normally this is pretty easy to obtain. Sure, it might be a little tedious in some parts, but overall you're still having a good time while building. The building blocks you'll need to build are pretty easy to craft since the UI was designed around a keyboard and mouse or a controller to some degree. But you might not notice it, but Minecraft has a lot of vertical movement. Need to get out of a mine or a ravine? You go up. Want to start building a house that isn't one block tall crawl space? You jump up. Ever want to jump along the trees to avoid the mobs at night? You climb up. I could keep going on, but you get my point. Minecraft VR has a lot of vertical movement, and what does a lot of VR games not include because of its motion sickness side effect? Vertical movement. Don't get me wrong, a lot of great VR games have vertical movement to some degree. You can jump up in Boneworks, you have a jetpack in Red Matter, but we're back to the point of these games being designed with VR in mind. Despite having a jump button in Boneworks, a lot of the actual game isn't designed around verticality, and when it does feature it, you're mostly climbing with your arms. In Red Matter, you point to where you'd like to move and the jetpack does the rest. You're taken out of that control because they knew it would make people sick. When you're jumping in Minecraft VR, even if you know which button it is because the index controllers don't seem to have one on by default, it's still the default jumping experience from the base game. Let's move out of that category. Transportation is super confusing in VR. This subcategory might be a little short because I'm mostly complaining about the boats, but here it goes. Whoever thought that it was a good idea to have boats controlled with thumbstick and arm movement needs to get their brain checked. Having two methods of movement does not work no matter what game you're designing, VR or not. You can be exploring the open ocean using the thumbsticks to paddle you forward, but if you so much as twitch that arm of yours, the boat is now controlled like you're paddling yourself and you go spinning in another direction. While this game is mostly not great in VR, there are some benefits to the drawback. VR is mostly dominated by first-person shooters, and you can basically have a voxel-based version of Blade and Sorcery for the price of one game. You know that category of Minecraft builds designed around one block tall movement? In VR, you don't need the trapdoor to squeeze your character model through, you can just crouch down. Want to know some more benefits? Me too, because that's all the ones I can think of.